Alrighty, good evening, folks. Mr. Dark Ducky here. Just creating this little stream, a little video here for the YouTube side, and also currently streaming on Twitch. So we're going to continue to stream a little bit on Twitch after I do this little part for YouTube. In regards to my retirement from Dead by Daylight, this game, as a lot of people know, has been going extremely downhill to me personally, and has been affecting me mentally, and it's just been terrible. And um, it's coming to a point to where I just don't personally enjoy the game that much anymore. Like, I'm not enjoying playing as killer, as survivor. I'm not enjoying playing that because I'm always solo queue. If you're playing with friends, survivor isn't too bad, but solo queue survivor is almost impossible unless you're running full meta, just because the skill-based matchmaking for survivor is tracked by how often you escape from a match. It's not based off of anything else. It's just if you survive, you get to increase your MMR. If you die, you decrease your MMR. It's just the way that works. And it's unfortunate that it works that way, but it's just the way that they decided to release it, which they shouldn't have. But that's how it works. Retirement? Yes, we're talking about retirement. But I need to let people know. Like, don't get me wrong. This is probably like honestly, it used to be one of my favorite games of all times, easily top three. But ever since skill-based matchmaking and the release of Pinhead, I can't say that anymore. I can't. I easily have over 6,000 hours in this game, but I just can't say that's one of my top three favorites anymore. What I think I'm gonna do whenever it comes to this game, it's really weird because my channel has grown the most from this game. This game has been what's been pushing my numbers as high as they've been reaching. And I want to continue to support and play and enjoy the game, but they are taking out all of the enjoyment of the game. And with the new boon totems that are going to be coming out, it's going to be even less fun. I've said before in a couple of streams and in Discord that if they make it to where like the survivors have to choose if they want to go over the hex with a boon, and then if a killer snuffs it out, that brings the hex back. So the survivor has to choose between either breaking the hex for the rest of the game or just continuing to put a boon over the hex. So that way there's like a decision factor in that, not just like, oh, hey, if they start booning on my totem, then it's if they start booning all over my hex, then it's just completely gone right then and there. And I'm just not a fan of how that whole system works. It may make me sound entitled or whatever, but as it's just not for me personally. Um, and regard, honestly, I think I'm just gonna stream whenever I feel like streaming. I figured I'd go ahead and do the stream today, this evening, just because I've been watching a lot of Dead by Daylight videos. I've seen a lot how like a lot of other content creators are getting burnt out and having major disappointment with this game. And the same exact thing is happening with me, is that like it's no longer enjoyable. Like the only reason why like the bigger content creators still play this game to this day is because one, they get paid to play the game. Like they have, and part of that getting paid to play the game is having such a large community, like the majority of your channel built to a specific game, to where the devs have just completely thrown it downhill. So for like smaller channels like myself, my channel will completely die if I don't continue to play Dead by Daylight. And that's why I've been like trying to keep giving the game chances and keep trying to think, hopefully one day the devs will listen. Hopefully one day the devs will understand. They have said in a Q&A recently that they hear complaints whenever it comes to the skill-based matchmaking, and they just don't care. They didn't say that word for word, but they literally said that they're seeing these recommendations and seeing these complaints, and they're just like, oh, it'd be cool if it worked that way. That'd be neat, but they're not doing anything to like fix it or make it so or anything. So it's just like I can't I can't waste some more time and energy into this game because unfortunately my Dead by Daylight streams are literally only streams, my only streams where I get an average of 5 or more people every single stream consistently. And I mean, I appreciate the support for the Dead by Daylight streams, but I think what's gonna happen is I'm going to quit doing Dead by Daylight, and then in doing so, of quitting Dead by Daylight, it's going to then kill my channel for when it comes to the other games, which then I just stop streaming altogether. Right now already, I'm really only trying to stream slightly normally until we beat Pokemon Inclement Emerald, and then I'm gonna ease off of the streaming by a lot of it and literally only stream when I'm in the mood to stream. Like I'll probably still be playing Dead by Daylight off stream, and I'll be playing a bunch of other stuff off stream, but I just won't want to record it or try to do well on stream or anything like that, like I'm not wanting to put the time and energy onto just sweating my balls off every single time I play a game. It's just not worth it to me anymore personally. Um yeah, that's really all that I wanted to say in regards to my retirement is that basically long story short, I'm going to retire because the devs just don't care anymore. So I'm gonna be playing this game a lot more casually, not really caring about getting up in ranks, getting up in MMR, playing competitively, winning and losing, all of that. Like I'm more likely going to just play casual. Like I'll play a couple of matches where like I actually try every now and then, of course, because I don't want to mess around and meme every single game. But uh, no, definitely going to be a lot more casual when it comes to this game, and it's unfortunate, but it's just the way that the devs have made it to this day, unfortunately. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end end the YouTube stuff here, and then we're going to start up a Twitch stream where we will be putting in one last hooah.